Hey everyone, this is Benji. 2 months on tea as of yesterday. Isn't that exciting? Anyway, you may have noticed that I did not do the 1 month video that I said I would, but unfortunately, in the first month, I didn't really have many changes. The only change I really experienced for the first 3 weeks was that my palms got awkwardly sweaty all the time. And doing a video about that would just be kind of boring and disgusting, so I figured I'd wait till 2 months. And I'm glad I did, because as you've probably noticed, my voice has dropped.
Everything, really. Mainly my voice dropping and body hair.
It cracked at the 5 week mark. It was very up and down there for a few weeks. Kind of bummed that it's not still doing that, because it would have been really embarrassing and funny to have that happen in the video, but it seems to have mellowed out at this point. But I'm very happy with the progress of it. It's dropped a lot faster than I thought it would. I figured it would be a couple more months before that really started happening. But here I am with a successfully deep voice. I don't sound like a small child anymore. It's awesome. The other main change that's happened is I've started getting really hairy. If you've met me in real life and hung out with me over the past month, I've probably forced you to feel my chin. It's getting really spiky and stuff. I'm also starting to get little sideburns. You can't really see them in the video because I shave every day now, but they are there. As is leg hair and arm hair and tummy hair and a slight bit of chest hair, which I wasn't expecting so soon. That's kind of awesome. I'm really hoping that'll start sprouting out, but if it doesn't, I'm happy because at least I've got arm and leg hair now. Really thinking my genetics. Anyway, I got a couple of questions over on Tumblr and I'm gonna answer them. A few of them were a little too invasive. I got a couple of questions about my genitals that I'm not entirely sure I want to answer on video, so if you could resend those off anonymous, I can get back to you, but I'm not going to talk about them on camera. So the first question that I got is, are the shots painful? A month ago, I would have been they're the easiest shots I've ever had. They're so painless. My butt feels fine. And then I got my dose raised, and now, God no, they're really painful. It takes 30 seconds to inject it because it's an oil and it has to go in very slowly. And then for 2 days afterwards, your butt feels really tender, like you've been working out, and it's oh God, and it's not as fun as I thought it was to begin with. It's pretty painful, but it's worth it because I'm really enjoying the results. Do I get pimples now? Unfortunately, yes. I never really got pimples in my first puberty. I had approximately 4 pimples the entire way through. And now I get them every time I rest my hand on my chin or I just wake up with so many. It's not good. And I had no idea pimples hurt, because I'd never really had many. I thought they were just a little red dot you occasionally got, but these actually hurt. It's not good. How do people deal? Ugh. I'm also just sweaty all the time now. It's really gross. I mentioned earlier that for the whole first month my hands were sweaty, and they're still sweaty. I can't hold my boyfriend's hand for longer than a minute without having to wipe it on my shirt and stuff because they get all oily. It's really gross and really weird. I'm not used to being sweaty. I'm a weird sweaty boy now. And muscle, yeah, I've started gaining muscle. I actually have arms now. I have never had arms. I can carry my own shopping bags and open my own water bottles and stuff now, which is really weird because I could never do that. I used to literally have to get my 14-year-old sibling to open bottles of water for me. And now I have all this self-sufficiency. I can open cans. I can pick up a box, stuff that I've never been able to do before, and I am really enjoying that. It is making me feel very good about myself. Has my period stopped? Yes, it has. That doesn't happen anymore at all, which I am loving. Yeah, I was due on like the second day that I was on T, and then it didn't happen. Then a month passed, and it didn't happen. And now 2 months have passed, and it hadn't happened. I think it stopped, and I'm like, yes. I feel so much less dysphoric not having to deal with like a period on a monthly basis and not having to deal with like severe pain on a monthly basis. It is a very good change. I'm very happy about it. I got a question about my sexuality. I'm not entirely sure if the question was like, has my libido increased? Like I'm more sexual, or if it was like, has my sexuality, my sexual orientation changed? It wasn't phrased very well. Um, my sexual orientation has not changed. I am still gay. My sex drive, I'd say, hasn't increased. If anything, it seems to have decreased because, like, I think I'm confused about all the like general changes that are going on because it's very like, oh, that's new. Um, but yeah, it may increase in the future because apparently that does happen, but it hasn't seemed to have happened yet for me. Has my mood changed? Yes, it has. You've probably noticed I'm a lot more relaxed and at ease, and I'm a lot more confident just talking to people. I think it's largely in part to my voice dropping. Like, I just have a lot less voice dysphoria getting in the way of conversations and stuff, so that's really bumped my mood up. I haven't experienced the like anger mood swings that people say they get on tea. Like, I'm not sure that's a real. I don't know anyone who's actually had that. Just the psychiatrist saying that, like, oh, you might get angry all the time. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I will. I'm not a particularly angry person. But those are all the questions that I've got and all the changes that have happened. So that's all I can really talk about for now. But if you have any more questions about anything, please hit me up and I'll either answer you, or if it's a general question I get a lot, I will put it in my next video. I'm thinking of doing one in 2 more months. I think 2 monthly is a good spacing for the videos. So I'll see you next time.